Before getting the iPhone 15 Plus, I was a compact phone person. I just couldn't fathom the thought of using such a large device, and then I got tired of charging my compact phone multiple times during the day, and that's when I thought it is time to give the Plus iPhone a chance. And after using the iPhone 15 Plus for the past 15 months, I can confidently say that I'm not going back to a compact phone anytime soon unless and until there's a breakthrough in battery technology. Now make no mistake, the iPhone 15 Plus is a humongous device by any standards. Comparing it to an iPhone 12 really shows the size difference. It is also heavy, coming in at just over 200 grams, and that is one of the reasons I rarely use a case on this phone. The phone has survived a couple of deadly falls without the case, so I would say that build quality, at least for me, is pretty damn solid. Touch wood though. I also dig the design of this phone. The frosted back in this black color gives this phone such a stealthy look. I'm so glad Apple moved away from that regular glass finish. On the front, we have a 6.7-inch display with respectable specs. As always, I wish it were 120Hz, and actually that is one of the reasons I'll be getting a Pro Max iPhone pretty soon. Anyways, the display is plenty bright for outside use. It is large, so there's room to see endless content just like I do every day. It is good for just about everything from watching content to HDR videos to playing games. The dynamic island is a nice touch. It is helpful, although it hasn't been as widely adopted as Apple probably expected. It is a temporary solution until we get under display sensors, so not a huge deal in my opinion. What is a huge deal, and the biggest reason why I got this phone, as I said earlier, is the battery life. The 4383 mAh battery combined with the 60Hz display, the A16 Bionic chip and Apple's optimized iOS means that this is easily a full day phone. Even at the current 90% battery health, I've rarely ever needed to recharge this phone. In fact, I've ended most days with about 20 to 30% charge left. I will say though, the battery health though fell rather quickly. It stayed at 99% for a long duration, and then within a span of couple of weeks, it fell all the way down to 90%. Strange, but it is what it is. In terms of usage, it mostly consists of WhatsApp video calls, social media browsing, some camera use, and almost no gaming. As for charging the device, I've always used overnight MagSafe charging. Waking up with a full charge and then not having to worry about battery life all day is the best thing about this phone. If you don't use MagSafe, you can also use the USB-C port. Honestly, just the USB-C port is so worth it for this phone. Suffice to say, the iPhone 15 Plus has spoiled me with its amazing battery life. This is a big reason why I'm not going back to a smaller phone anytime soon. In fact, I'm actually thinking about upgrading to the iPhone 16 Pro Max because of that 120Hz display, and also I want to compare it to the S25 Ultra, so subscribe to the channel if you don't want to miss those videos. While battery life is A+, so is performance. The A16 Bionic chip is just as fast as it was the first day. Since I don't game on the device, I don't really need all that horsepower, but it does come in handy when multitasking, switching between apps, and especially processing a video with CapCut. One minor nitpick I have with myself is getting the base 128GB version. I think it's time I made the jump to 256 gigs. And this brings us to the most important part, at least for me, the cameras. After years and years of using that same 12 megapixel camera, Apple finally decided to treat the non-pro iPhone users with a bigger 48 megapixel lens. Overall, I've been extremely pleased with the results. Now, I'm no camera expert, so I won't use technical jargon to make it sound better, but as far as I think, you won't be disappointed with the camera. The results almost always come out top notch. The colors, contrast, shadows, highlights, and dynamic range are all on point. Another thing I love about this iPhone is the ability to convert an image to a portrait later. This just saves the hassle of switching to portrait mode over and over. With the iPhone 15, Apple finally added the much needed 2x zoom. It is a crop of the main 48 megapixel sensor, and it produces shots as great as ever. I love it, and it comes in handy more often than you might think. That 2x zoom is super helpful in getting great portraits or getting slightly different focal length shots. The ultrawide sensor is still the same, so not a lot to share on that. While photos are solid on the iPhone 15, video is where it is top tier. I've said multiple times as to why I love using an iPhone, and it's the video. The versatility and the speed at which I can capture footage is just great. There are tons of time when I take the B-roll shots with the iPhone 15. In fact, I've shot a lot of my short form content using just this phone. And just like in photos, the 2x zoom is super helpful in video as well. Plus, this phone has cinematic video mode, sensor shift OIS, and Dolby Vision HDR support, so it's just a well-rounded content creator phone. The iPhone 15 Plus essentially checks off all the boxes in a great smartphone. It has a good design with a frosted back finish, a solid display although it's just 60Hz, A++ battery life, top tier performance, and solid dependable cameras. I would highly recommend the iPhone 15 Plus to anyone in 2025. Let me know if you have any questions, subscribe, and I'll catch you all soon in the next one.